Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to Azure Sky Project. It's by Burgy Games. It's fully released out on Steam. It's currently $5.99. I've played a little bit of it, the training and a few of the missions. I've reset the game to the beginning so you can see what it looks like from the beginning. It's an interesting concept. It's got some good ideas, but maybe not the best implementation in the world. It's a 2D stealth game, kind of. I mean, it's kind of stealth. It's more like a 2D missions game. It's almost a little bit... I hesitate to say XCOM-like, but there's shades of like base building kind of things in here. So it's you'll see as we get into it. It's hard really for me to kind of classify it other than as a strategy, action game kind of thing. Let's jump into the campaign, shall we? And first things first, you'll see that we start out in our base. And this base can be upgraded. As I was saying, that was kind of the XCOM-y part of it, right? You got like a planning room, you can upgrade to get more campaign missions, you got a barracks to hire more agents, and you got a bunch of empty rooms that you can do for multiple purposes. You could get an armory, a medical bay, workshop, surgery theater, blah, 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 so on and so forth. You have to make money. You make money by accepting jobs as you're going along. There's also a bunch of emails. Unfortunately, they throw like 92 emails at you at once. This is, I assume, their mea culpa for not really having a very good tutorial. I mean, a tutorial is okay, but it's not really, it doesn't give you a lot of the information that you really need. This is giving you some of the more information, like here's your capabilities, reputation level, mission prep screen, things like that. Gameplay info. Here's your W and S keys and all that stuff. The thing about this is, if we go back to our base, the thing about this is that the UI is it's serviceable, but really not the greatest. And you'll see as we go into the computer here. So we're going to go here to manage our missions and our items. We've got like a bunch of email that's coming in and all that stuff. If we go back to loadout here, that kind of gets us back to where we were with the missions here. If you go back to base, it takes you all the way back to your base, and you're going to come all the way back into it again. It's kind of the layout of the buttons is a bit weird. If we here, you've got to not only select a mission, which we only have one unlocked right now, but then you can unlock new items and you can build prototypes and stuff. It's you also have to manage your agents. But all these screens are not, they don't flow very well. Like normally when you're starting something, you're like, oh, I'm going to just pick this, and then I pick this next thing, I pick the next thing. There are a lot of times in this where you will click on a button and it will pop you right back out of the flow again. And you're like, oh wait, now I got to go back through all those steps I just did. So it's kind of a weird situation here. If I select this and say Operation Hotel Party, this is it, your first mission. Some of the Baron's cronies are hanging out in the local hotel. Our orders are to evict them permanently. They're not very well trained, so this should be easy. Use lethal force. No survivors. Damage to the building is fine. Don't worry. That's their punishment for not sending Baron's guys packing. So we say next on here, and it will take us to the hiring an operative thing. So we could have up to 2 operatives right now until we upgrade our base. And then they've got the available agents here, which, I mean, it tells you how much you can pay them, how much health they have. Excuse me. How much health they have, and Rank, I have no idea what that means. Like, it doesn't, like, FNG is, no clue. And then what their pay would be, how much they require of, like, she wants 25% cut of the final pay for a mission and all that stuff. So one of these I'll get to actually play with during the main mission. Another one I can send off on secondary missions. So we're going to grab Beast, I think. And here's the other thing, right? It's like you think, oh, okay, well, here's my funds and everything, and here's how much, you know, I can hire this guy. I was starting to click on another one. It's like, nope, he's back in there now. She's back in there now. He's back in there. Like, I feel like there's extra clicks in here that you don't need. Like, I have to do this, and then I have to say hire agent, and then I have to come back here and I have to say hire agent again, right? It's like, why not just be able to click on it and have them go into another column that says, you know, hire these guys, and then, you know, you can have a hire button or whatever, or just like selected agents, and then you can bang, you know, have a hire button right there. It's very, the UI, like I said, is it needs a bunch of work, honestly. It's not very user friendly. The other thing about this is I can't tell you how many times I've done this. If I hit back to base, it's going to lose all the changes I just made. Instead, I have to say loadout, right? Which now we're back into the flow that we were in before with the back and next. See how it kind of popped you out of the flow, and then now it's popping you back in again. It's serviceable, but it's a real frustrating experience right now. So the mission pay is 10,000. So if we select this as our agent here, the agent's cut will be 3 grand, which will give us a total income of 7, which is fine. Then I could have my other chick here do a side job. So if I select that, now it tells you, you know, your chance of success and things, clean the barracks, ambush an enemy freight truck. The frustrating thing about this is they give you really things that are just way out of your league, like immediately. There's no ramping up usually. It's either you get something that's like super easy or moderate, and then you get like Death Wish things, and it's not, there's no balance there. Like, I've just started the game, why am I getting things that are that difficult? You know, I mean, it's not to say that I couldn't just roll the dice, but I have a feeling that that's not even gonna, there's no dice roll involved here. It's just gonna be a 0% chance. But there you go. There's the difficulty 1 side job. And if they fail, they come back injured and all that stuff. So, you know, it's that kind of thing. But we'll do next now. And now we actually do the loadouts, which you would think when you click the loadout button, it would take you to loadout, but no, it takes you to the thing before it. If I click on email now, it's going to throw me off entirely because I don't know what button I need to press to come back to this point. Yeah, it's a bit weird. So we'll do rifle. They start us out with some things. I'll get some hollow points, a frag grenade. We don't have any gadgets yet. We have just light armor right now, and no secondary weapon yet. So we'll do that, and then we deploy. All right. So you walk around with W and S. If you press, I'm sorry, with A and D, I should say. If you press W, you'll take cover. If you press S, I don't think it does anything right now, except go down steps. Like W and S will go up and down steps, as we'll see here when I come in here. And then the middle mouse button, so left mouse button fires your weapon, middle mouse uses your knife, and right click will use whatever your secondary weapon is, which I don't have one right now. So we're just going to come in here, we're going to knifey knife that guy. So one of our objectives is to clear the hotel, so that's why I'm killing all these guys, or I will be killing all of them. Now I don't think there's any, like, I don't think you can look at any of this stuff to try to get, like, you know, extra loot or anything. I don't think that is a thing in the game. You can see up here we got a guy standing by the stairwell there, so we're gonna have to be careful and stab him. And up here we got a guy looking here who's gonna see us immediately when we go upstairs. We got this guy on patrol. If I can, I'm gonna try to go up twice real fast. Now you can see they've reversed the stairs here. Like I could go up these stairs, but then that'll put me here, but then I gotta go up this side. So you always have to like keep in mind that it's not just a straight up and down when you're going up the stairs. You have to move around too. So if I can time this right, I might be able to get up here and then get out this door and shoot this guy when he comes back in. There we go. That guy's dead. This other guy will probably come to investigate at some point. Or he'll stay down there. That was interesting. Okay. Now this looks like it's a thing that you can't deal with, right? Like this looks like it's a part of the ground or something. It's actually not. You can shoot through it. I mean, you can stand on it. It is part of the ground, but you can shoot through it too. It's very... It doesn't look that way, but it is the case. So I go... They can also shoot up through it, which is the problem.
Objective complete.
There we go. As far as I know, you can't pick up any weapons or stuff along the way. It's just... You just have to roll with what you got. Alright, so we cleared the hotel, so now we can just leave and be done with it. There is a reload mechanic and all that stuff, so you do have to reload your weapons or use up all the bullets and it'll automatically reload, that kind of thing. Wow, I had 100% accuracy. That's unusual. Never have 100% accuracy on anything. But you can see our income and all that stuff. So objective is complete. We got some experience for our person. These guys level up just like you would expect in sort of an RPG kind of thing like this, tactical game, where you can then, once they level up, you can give them extra accuracy bonuses and all those things, or you can make them not require quite as much of a pay percentage as they do. So our other agent, they didn't find any prototypes, they didn't take any damage, they earned some cash and a little bit of experience, and that was it. Okay. Alright, we got a new email here. What the F from Baron? You're going to pay for what you just did to my guys over at the hotel? Seriously, if you know what's good for you, you won't come near us again. We're bigger than you think, and you're about to kick the hornet's nest again, because you're already ankle deep in it. And believe me, we sting, jerk. Alright, back to the base. And now we can go on our computer again, or what do we got? We got 17,000 funds. So... upgrade servers to gain access to more types of freelance work. Let's do that, just for the sake of this playthrough, so you guys can see different things going on. Our threat level is 6%. There also are base defenses. We've got stone cover and barbed wire trap. Your base will eventually come under attack, so you do have to have defenses in place and stuff. I haven't gotten that far in the game. I don't know that I even will get that far in the game, but that's something there. Like I said, the game's got a lot of interesting ideas. It's just put them together in a very janky way. So I also got a new email again. Hunt some drones. Hey, boss man, me again. I changed my call sign to Ultrafox, just so you know. I put the paperwork in, but it's not official yet. Sorry to keep blowing up your inbox and all, but I have some advice for you. If you're going after some drones, make sure you bring something besides a junky rifle. Shotgun is quite fun for knocking them down. Try it and see. You can afford a shotgun, right? Okay. So... Operation Drone Hunting. Baron has a drone swarm passing over some local wilderness in the next hour or so. We're going to go and make sure it doesn't get any further. We're not sure what his plans are. For them, it can't be good. Any resistance you run into should be light and pretty unskilled. Take out whoever you need to. We're not being paid for precision. Okay. So I'll take this guy again. and side job, and yeah, now they're all like death wish things. So might as well do it, even though it's probably not going to be very successful. And move on next here. Now here's where I should start to unlock things. So it doesn't, in the normal flow of things, it doesn't give you the option to unlock things. You have to actually come up here and start buying them. So I think it would be good for me. I definitely want a grappling hook. That will come in useful a little bit later, I imagine. And perhaps a silenced rifle would be a good idea. Let's do that. So I got 2671. How much is this? 20,000, 5,000, 6,000 for the cloaking device. Tranquilizer darts. Okay, whatever. We don't have enough. Let's go back to our loadouts. And let's put our silenced rifle on and our grappling hook. If we need it, we won't need it for this particular mission, but it's I want to have it on me for other missions where we're actually going into infiltrating buildings and whatnot. All right, deploy. Okay, so shift actually makes you crouch and wait. It also gives you better accuracy from what I understand. So do that. Okay, just waiting for, and the other thing is here, you don't really know when the enemy can see you versus not see you, because they use a lot of terrain like this, and it's like, do they see me? Do they not see me? All right. And see, these guys are running back and forth.
Complete.
They have no idea what's going on. There we go. Taking those drones down. Oh, there's a guy up on that ridge too. So you can see you can get up on these different ridges, but it's not immediately obvious that you can do it. I wonder if I could do, let's do a Q. Oh, that didn't go very far. That guy's dead. Alright, well, we don't have to kill the enemies, we just have to go. And that's what we did. We had to just kill the drones, and that was it. So, level up. You can see we can lower our pay, max life, run speed, accuracy. Let's do max life on this guy. And our other agent was killed in action. Yep, that's about the half of it, I would say. Some new email as well. Yo, hey, Commander, that's slang for commander. You know that, though. Anyhow, you found a prototype part. That's slick. Or that's sick. You can sell that thing in your prototype section for a nice stack. Or if you save it, you can probably build something sweet like a gun that shoots explosions. Okay. So, I believe that there's a... It's not the planning room, but it's like... I think one of these rooms you can make a armory or something. Build more advanced base defenses. No. Medical pay, workshop. Yeah, here it is. Workshop. For 15 grand, which we don't have, of course. And we need to hire another agent to replace the one that we lost. Maybe. Possibly. Operation file sharing. Baron's guys are moving something big and it just passed through a local warehouse. The shipping documents should still be there. You'll find a document saved on a computer in an upstairs office. It might take some time to download them, so be on your guard. The warehouse will be guarded, and there may be more units on standby near the warehouse. Just because you cleared the whole way in doesn't mean you're going to have a cakewalk getting out. Okay. Alright, so next here. And hire an operative. Let's hire this person maybe. Hire them. Back to the loadouts. I'm going to take this guy. And then side job. Do escort criminal between prisons. So that will be fine for him. Give me some extra cash here. And I think we're good on this front. I'm gonna hold on to whether or not I can actually make more things. Prototype parts. Workshop, right. Never mind. Let's just continue and deploy for mission number 3 here. So we got a guy over here. And from what I understand, he will see us as soon as we go up on one of these containers, even though you would think he wouldn't. But I've got a silenced weapon, so sucks to be him right now. And I can use my grappling hook. Get up places, like all the way up onto the roof, say. Alright, we'll get up here, and we'll come in from behind this guy and try and knife him. There we go. Somehow that has alerted people? I'm not sure how, because all I did was knife the guy. Oh, well that was a thing. Well, that definitely alerted people. I didn't expect to go through there. Like that. Oh! Okay, they just came up the stairs. And we still got a couple guys down below. So that ain't good. I don't know how he's alerted to me when I'm up on this floor here, but whatever. Right there. See if I can maybe knife the guy immediately. Oh, got shot in the face. That is how this goes, unfortunately. Fines. Why did I get fined for? I don't know why they fined me. Did I destroy something that they wanted or something? I have no idea. But anyway, let's try that again. We need to get ourselves... We have another operative here now. We'll hire one just for the sake of argument. Keep them on secondary things. My loadout... The nice thing is I still keep all of the weapons that I had. So, let's take this guy. And then this one can just patrol a quiet street. Alright, we'll just go again with the loadout that we had. Kill that guy immediately. There you go. Now, let's see if I can... So going down there is actually not all that beneficial. Coming through here is, though. So what's on the other side there? There's no balcony on the other side there, it doesn't look like. Alright, so I can take a look around here. Looks like we're relatively clear. Somehow that alerted guys. I'm not sure how, but it did. You know, I've got a silenced weapon and all that stuff. That guy. Alright, here's the stuff that we need. There is the computer. Alright, you're connecting, so connect
Objective
already.
complete.
There you go. Alright, so now we can just exit. These guys keep showing up through there. So there is a way out there. This guy is going to come up here, right? Yep. Somehow they're alerted to me being up in here. I mean, I get that there was some noise made, but not enough to warrant what I'm seeing here. That said, it would behoove me to go just down there now and shoot this other guy. Maybe. Or let him come up there so I can shoot him. And now we'll run away. This music is vaguely familiar. I'm trying to remember what game I've heard that music on. It's definitely a free track somewhere. Might be like a yeah, like what was that guy's name? I forget his name now. It sounded like one of those. Anyway, objective complete. And we didn't get fined this time, so that's good. And our other guy was somehow killed in action. Even though I gave him a relatively easy mission, he was killed in action. And this is how this game continues forward here. Our threat level is now 23%. We're at 17,000 funds. What do we got? Yo, turrets, seriously. I think I changed my call sign. Hey, you have turrets yet? They're great, especially little mobile ones. They'll hold it down for a little time. Just do your thing somewhere else. Blah, blah, blah. All that stuff. All right, back to base. Yeah, you can place turrets down during a mission, which I guess is cool. But, I mean, once you have the grappling hook, you can pretty much go anywhere you want. I mean, the only time I can see the turret being useful is like for that mission where you're just outdoors and you have nothing to grapple onto. Let's see. We got planning room. We got. Do I have enough for anything here? Like an armory or something. I do have enough for that. Medical bay, workshop. Let's do the workshop, maybe. And let's see. Let's get rid of those things from the screen now. How does that work? How do I tell it to build? I guess that's on the other screen when I go in here, right? Like build prototypes. Yeah, here it is. So IR goggles and how many parts are needed? Oh, so I need a ton of parts. Is what it comes down to. All right, so we'll go back to the base. Actually, I probably should have just went back to the loadout screen, but whatever. I'll come in here, and now we can select some missions. All right, so freelance work. Get new missions. What do we got? Vandalism spree. Do as much property damage as possible. You get a percentage of anything over $10,000. Engage enemies at will. 14% of damage is the reward for success. Okay. And what is this one? Find and free hostages or multiple hostages being held by enemy soldiers. Clear a path to get them to follow you out of the area of operation. There are no rules of engagement. Do what it takes to free the hostages. If a hostage dies, you will not be paid. Yeesh. I don't know how much I like that. But I think that this one, destroy things, is kind of cool. So you can do like freelance work, or you can come over and start doing more of the main like main mission thingies. Or is this missions and this is freelance work? I don't know. One way or the other. But let's just grab this, maybe. And we'll hire an operative again. Maybe her, I guess. And I will take... This guy's only got 3% accuracy? Wow. Wow, he sucks. Alright, I'm going to take him anyway and have her do... Well, I guess I'll have her get killed is basically what that looks like. But anyway, we'll do that. Agent's cut is 25%, so we'll see how this works out for us. I probably should get some grenades, eh? So, let's see. Explosive pack. Breach buildings. Remote detonate. Let's do that. How much is that? 2,600. We have just enough for it. Okay. And that's what we're going to do. And that is what we're going to do. Explosive pack. And deploy. Now let's see what happens here. Alright, vandalism spree. Do as much damage as possible. So we'll attempt to do these things. That is a thing I can get on top of. What are we? Can I get up into there is the question. The answer is no. But I can grapple myself up here. Oh, somehow I glitched into the wall. That was great. Well, that was great. I glitched into the wall there while I was trying to get myself up onto the roof. What do we got? Let's try the vandalism spree again, I guess. And I guess we'll have to do it with this person, maybe. Unless I find one here that's decent. Maybe I'll do it with her. Why not? Alright, loadout. Use her. Side job. Guard a low value target. Go for it. Alright, deploy. Alright, let's try this again, I guess. Okay, so I don't know if somebody just saw me there or what happened, but the sudden music change is interesting. We got a balcony down here. And then another sudden music change. And then another sudden music change. So I don't know what's going on there. Come down here though now. Alright, this works. Thought I heard something. How can you hear something on the next... on this floor here? Now what I'd like to do is, I don't know how big an explosion this will do. So let's just go Q here. And we'll come out this way and see what kind of explosion happens. Nothing else that'll draw them down there. Well, that was a pretty good explosion. I would say that's a pretty good explosion. That guy is permanently stuck on the ceiling. in between that ceiling wall panel. Okay. So if I do this, will that count as property damage? Like, I'm not sure what they mean by... Oh yeah, there's damage done is going up. Okay. That's good to know. More over here to kill, it looks like. Okay. Killed that guy, I think. Alright, so if I come up here now, enemy killed. Another guy down there now, who saw me and decided to run down right in front of me. Right, if I come over here and place another charge near that guy, let's see if he gets blown away.
Objective complete.
Ah, he does. Excellent. Very good. Do I have any more? Oh, that actually blew out the side of the building. That was cool. Do I have any more? I don't think I have any more bombs on me though, which is a bit unfortunate. Every time I fire though, I'm doing damage. Okay. So I guess the only thing to do is come out here, go around the other side. See, the problem here is that they try not to get hit by them. There we go. Finding some cover to hide behind. Looks like there's nobody else in here, but there is a thing to shoot out there. I'll do a little bit of damage. Just a little bit. There you go. Alright, well we did $22,000 in damage, which isn't that great, but it's something anyway. Alright, and I think she only took like 30%, right? Oh, it said it on there and I didn't take a look at it. Other agent mission results, looks like they were successful. They took 1 damage though. Didn't find any prototypes. That's unfortunate. And we now have $3,900. Yeah, it's very, very slow going as far as actually making making money goes here. Server room, planning room, the barracks. I mean, I guess it would make sense to start upgrading the barracks and stuff. Not enough money. Oh yeah, 5,000. I only have 3,000. Yeah, I guess that would make sense to start doing that too. Our threat level is 33%, so it's starting to get to a point where you might get attacked by people, which I have no idea what what the shape of that is, or what they do, or how they do it. Courier run, the docks. Get to the far side of the area by any means possible. You may engage any targets necessary. Making contact is not required. Spare time will be paid out as bonus money. Let's try this. I'm interested to see how all the different types of missions that they have here. So, what I would need someone with a lot of speed. This guy's got this girl's got a lot of speed, so I'm going to take her. Side job for you. Bartend for frat party. Sure, why not? Why not? Alright, and I've got grappling hook. I guess it would behoove me to get like a cloaking device, wouldn't it? If I can afford it. No, it's 6,000 buckaroos. Alright, well, whatever. Let's just do what we can. We've got our grappling hook. That should allow me to at least do something as far as traversing the area, assuming that there's buildings that I can latch onto. We're down at the docks, so there might be things that we can latch onto. Wow, she is really fast. Okay. Yep, she is quite fast.
Objective complete.
There we go. That was time remaining 23 seconds. So, okay, that was actually kind of cool. I actually like that. Unfortunately, I didn't get to use my grappling hook too much there. But, hey, that was not bad. I like that. Our other agent had some mild success as well, it looks like. Some more experience for them. Let's do... Oh, my reputation is now as a nuisance, so our threat level has increased to the point where we might start to be a thing. Let's get another bed here. There we go. Barracks. Barracks. Okay. So that did something. And then can I... Medical bay, surgery theater. Let's try the medical bay. What does that cost? 15,000. No, I don't have that. I don't have that. That's too rich for my blood. So we'll just have to go with this and get more side missions going. Alright, we got another vandalism spree, couple of vandalism sprees, and another courier run. This one is going to be, looks like, outdoors. Let's do that one again, just for the sake of argument. And because I got this fast girl here. And we'll get another operative. This one. Another agent, I mean. Okay, so we're going to take her for the actual mission. Side job for you, and a side job for you. So let's see who's got what. Alright, we'll do... investigate Girl Scout crime ring. I guess we'll do patrol a warehouse for both of them. And go on. Can I afford my cloaking device now? 3185. No. No, I can't. That's unfortunate. Because that would make this a lot easier. I could just run right through there. Jetpack. Jetpack would work too, but the jetpack is very, very hard. There's a training thing for the jetpack. It's very hard to control. You basically control the angle of the jetpack, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's not the kind of jetpack that you would expect for a 2D side-scrolling game. So, not really a fan of that. You would expect the jetpack to always be pointing up and down, and then you go that way, but really your character moves in 90-degree increments, and that determines where it's Ooh, damn. All right, well, we didn't make it very far there. Not very far at all. That's unfortunate. All right, let's try again. Demolition. Gain access to the enemy's supply stores and use any explosive device to destroy them. There are no rules of engagement. Collateral damage is acceptable. Okay. Okay. Will courier run inside an apartment building setting? That would actually estimate number 18. That's 3,200. Success 47. 13% of damage. Search and destroy. Reward for success $227.50 per kill. Wow. Our client can only pay a maximum of $7,500. Huh. There's another sort of interesting one. Like I said, there's a lot of good ideas here. It's just wrapped in a very janky blanket is what it is here. You, I think, and loadouts, and we'll take. You are going to go with me because I'm going to need some accuracy, I think, on this one. And side job for you, yeah, sure, go get yourself killed, and you'll probably get killed as well. That's fine. As long as you make me money in the process of getting killed, which they probably won't. We got our explosive pack. I think we're good. I think we're good. All right. Targeted demolition is the name of this game. Oh, and I'm up on this big hill here. Targeted headshots is what we're getting. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Go. That guy's dead. He's got a prototype part on him. Nice. We destroyed that. I don't think we needed to destroy, but we did it anyway. Oh, we gotta destroy that over there. Got it. Did I actually destroy that, or I don't think I actually did.
Objective complete.
There we go. Oh, I killed myself. stood a little bit too close to the blast radius there. But I still got paid for it. I still got paid for it, but my guy died. Mission failed. Damage taken. Found a prototype over there. All right. I wonder if that prototype that he found also came back to my thing here. I guess we'll see under here how many parts I have. I have 5 prototype parts. Yeah, I guess it did. Guy got killed by his own blast wave, and still I managed to get paid and get the prototype part off his dead body. So I'd say that was a success. Success in my book. So let's see what else is on the email here. I have a surprise. We'll be there before you know it. All right, so he's probably, our threat level's like 40%, so they're probably getting ready to do a push against us and all those things. But I think I'll have to stop here. I kind of wanted to go one more or two to see when they actually do attack your base and what it looks like, but it's I don't know. I don't think I can. I think you've seen about as much as the game is going to offer at this point. like I said, lots of good ideas here. Just not a very good implementation of those ideas. It's which is kind of, I can't fault them for anything that they've done here. It's just not, the UI needs just a lot of work, and the graphics are fine. The movement is fine. The missions do get a little bit more variety in them, although I would say perhaps they should open up that variety earlier than what they actually do, because now that I see you can pick and choose what missions you do, it makes it that much more interesting. Stuff like that. I think some of these upgrades for your base are a little bit expensive. I don't think they're balanced quite well, given that you want to be able to do this so that you can unlock more missions and stuff. But 20,000, you can see I'm at like 9,000 after doing just a few missions, but it feels like there's a little bit too much of a grind here. Maybe they need to like sort of rebalance that a little bit, because I don't think I would want to put in the time necessary to get an upgraded planning room with the things that are there, because you kind of seen one, you've seen them all basically. But it's not terrible. It's certainly not terrible. It's certainly priced okay. I mean, it's $6 on Steam right now. It's fully released. So I can't necessarily point a finger at any of that stuff. It's just, it's not polished. There was that bug where I lost a guy because he glitched into a wall. I think it lacks polish. It lacks some of the quality of life things that you would expect from a game like this. I think it lacks a little bit of balance. I think it needs a little tweaking there. Other than that, it's a pretty fun game for what it is. It's like I said, they have some good ideas here. There's a lot of good ideas in this game. It's just, it needs something more to go that extra mile, I think. But this, my friends, has been Azure Sky Project. It is fully released out on Steam. It's by Burgie Games, and it's currently $5.99 US. As always, I will leave links down in the description so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.